Good morning and welcome to Cooley Outdoors. I am your host, Brandon Scott. With me today is Nash. With me also today is going to be Sabrina and both of my parents, because we are at Johnston Ridge Observatory in Mount St. Helens National Volcanic Monument, and we are going to be hiking the eruption trail towards Coldwater Peak and St. Helens Lake. St. Helens itself is going to be right over there behind this knob. It was foggy on the way in this morning. You can still see the fog bank down there. And I believe our destination is going to be that general vicinity, I think, up there. I think that's Coldwater Peak and we're heading up that direction. So let's get me back in the sun so we don't get so much sun glare. We drove Hopper, obviously. We took 5 of us. Can't fit 5 people in Rex, and my parents are coming, so took Hopper instead. And thank you for joining us. So obviously we're hiking in Mount St. Helens, so I'm going to use the Mount St. Helens books. And this first one, Falcon Guide, Mount St. Helens, written by Fred Barstad. Hike number 3, Coldwater Peak. This is pretty much what we'll be doing. If we have the stamina, Dad, Nash, and I might go and do all the way to Coldwater Peak. But this is pretty much what we'll be doing, starting at Johnston Ridge Observatory, 13.6 miles all the way out to the Coldwater Peak. I doubt we'll be going that far, so it's going to be more like 10 or 12 miles. But that's the trail we're going to be doing. That's the route we're going to be starting at the observatory, going out along the boundary trail to at least Harry's Ridge Trail and towards St. Helens Lake and Coldwater Peak. The other book, Mount St. Helens National Volcanic Monument by Clint Feilberg. Sorry if I butchered that. Pretty much the same thing, talking about it. Boundary Trail 1 to Johnston Ridge. And he has it done section by section, because technically the boundary trail starts down at Coldwater, I believe. So he's got it divvied up section by section. But the part I want is Johnston Ridge Observatory to the spillover. And then you turn the page. You keep going and spill over to Natural Rock Arch and St. Helens Lake, and that is our destination, hopefully, is the Natural Rock Arch. Now, if I flip the map open, get it on the first try. Looks like I want the other side. Map things. Map. Summit of St. Helens, we were there a couple weeks ago. The crater itself, we are parked there at Johnston Ridge Observatory, and we're going to be doing that trail. And somewhere in here is the rock arch, and then continue on, which is that vicinity there. I believe that's the rock arch there, possibly. But that's the, so we're going to be going that way, wander, and eventually making ourselves that direction. Let's go have some fun. Hi, Hopper. What? Go, Faminos. Good. We've left the parking lot. It is roughly 5 miles one way to the intersection where the rock arch is, I believe. This first little section is paved because I think this just makes a loop and it eventually connects up to the eruption trail to make a short little nature trail. And we are fully in the blast zone. This is the ridgeline where David Johnston was recording measurements out of his RV on that fateful day when the eruption that was supposed to go up went sideways and took him and the entire forest and everything around with it. So all this growth was not here for May 18th. It was a regular forest being managed by the Forest Service with logging operations and such. So all these noble firs and cottonwoods and wildflowers and everything else we'll see today are only technically 42 years old at the most. So this trail will have very little shade, no water, except for any residual snow patches we may run into. But lots and lots of wildflowers. And it was foggy down at Coldwater, and then we came up this ridge line and we got above the fog, and we're gonna get our first view of the mountain. And oh my goodness, is it pretty. Yeah, that'll work.
That'll do.
That'll work.
That'll do.
That frog is pretty.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you for the views.
Hi, people over there.
Right? Look at how much snow has melted off since we were up there a couple weeks ago.
Jeez. Yeah, my coworkers are not gonna have a good time hiking up that thing in late July.
When are they doing on?
Late July.
Yeah, that's gonna blow. Pretty paintbrush? Pretty orange paintbrush, Munchkin?
Huh?
Pretty paintbrush?
Yeah.
Because there are places you can camp back here. Eventually I want to do it. Mount Margaret is the highest point in this backcountry. So that's why it's called the Mount Margaret backcountry. And there's a whole bunch of little lakes and stuff tucked back in there too.
Can we see it from here?
No, I believe Coldwater Peak's in the way. Yeah, this is a pretty nice day.
I hope that breeze stays this whole day.
Yeah. I know. I know. It's just, it's silly. Oh, I wish there was that. Uh-huh.
Is there gonna be extra over there for you to go to the bathroom?
I'm trying to get some video without a bunch of people talking at me. Observatory, visitor center. But that is the problem when you bring a bunch of people down a trail, is they bring more problems, more distractions. But so yeah, sometimes it's nice to go wandering by yourself, but on a trail like this you kind of want to bring everybody so everybody can see the gorgeousness that is St. Helens. And my goodness, is it pretty. Birdie birdies, wildflowers. Look at all the paintbrush, my goodness. So yeah, all these trees and all this cottonwood and alder started from literally nothing, because this was just absolutely blasted. So it's literally a living laboratory. But that is why you are really extra super duper not supposed to go off trail in the volcanic monument. You can see the observatory there is because everything's growing from the ground up, and this is pretty much one big outdoor lab. They want to see how life comes back from the ultimate destruction, short of being a nuclear war dropped on it. Right, how pretty. Oh my goodness. Got babies wandering. How pretty.
Really ugly.
Right? But it looks cool.
The other ones are on top of the hill now.
So right in there somewhere, the GoPro's probably not going to pick it up, as a small band of elk. There's 8 in the main group, and then there's 3 off to their right, and then we've watched another 3 climb up out of the stream bank onto the plain on the other side. Probably can't pick it up with the GoPro, but we've been staring at them for the last 20 minutes, so.
Careful. It's gonna take us forever.
White butts moving, white butts moving.
I didn't even think about it.
We've only like gone a mile out of 5.
Yeah, but we've also been distracted by the elk for most of it. Once we're done staring at the schmelk and get on the other ridge line, we'll take off.
Oh, they're disappearing behind the little shrubs there.
Yeah.
In that bush.
We'll probably come back out on the gray, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And, oh, there's more coming out of the trees over there.
So that's their hidey hole.
Yep, hanging out in there.
There's only 15 of them.
Yeah, at least. Oh, the 4 that came up the stream bank are out on that point now, and they're running. Oh, they're running fast. Oh, they stopped now. All 4 of them just shot out from behind the tree and went.
Thank you.
Right in there somewhere, there's a whole bunch of elk.
Alright. Wanna go say hi?
Yeah. Let's see here. So every once in a while, the trail dips into the sheltered northern slope of the ridgeline, and you get to wander through these thick sections of willow and alder, which is nice.
Everywhere.
Gives you a nice respite from the sun.
Nice little occasional shade.
Yep. And then you pop back out into views and wildflowers. So we got our elk sighting for the day. Hopefully when we get to St. Helens Lake or closer to it, we'll get to see some mountie goats. And to complete the trifecta, we need to see a bear or a mountain lion, which I'm kind of hoping we don't get to see. But hopefully we'll get to at least see them from a long way coming. Oh no, where'd the mountains go? Oh poopy.
They blew up again.
So I think that big one in the distance with the snow on it still, I think that might be Mount Margaret, but I'm not sure. It's like plains deciduous, one massive noble fir, just for no reason. Lots of pretty lupins and paintbrushes. But my mother did bring up a good point. Haven't seen any bear grass yet, like no blooms or even plants, which is intriguing. Ooh, coal tunnel.
Yep, I saw that.
That's cool. Occasional strawberries. That's cool.
Thank you.
What?
I tried. He's like,
It's a warning, Sabrina.
Full
Those
tunnel.
Rocks move every 40 million years. Caution.
oh,
She
we
tripped
say,
over the rock.
mole?
Yeah, vole.
Oh,
So they
mole.
burrow under the snow. They don't hibernate, and they line their tunnels with dirt. Uh-huh, a whole bunch of it. All right, well, I'll get to this next view of St. Helens.
Huh?
Shrubberies. I'm recording right now, so.
Back at September.
Yep. Uh-huh. That'll complete the trifecta. Said that'll complete the trifecta. Well, hopefully we're gonna go see some mountain goats over by St. Helens Lake, and then you gotta see a bear or a kitty.
You go see mountain goats today?
Supposedly there's a big band of them hanging out by St. Helens Lake.
That we're going?
Yeah.
We got one laying in.
Uh-huh.
He was just sitting. We thought he was dead. He didn't move. He wasn't moving. He was just sitting. No, he was just...
Hey, look, there's a volcano over there. And then, of course, the nice layered geology of rocks past. That's really cool, actually. Like the layering of the older rocks.
I was looking at that.
Goes click, goes click,
Goes, ow.
and then harassing them, that's why.
Who?
There's someone out on the point, at the very point out here, harassing them.
What was that?
That's a person, not a goat. So there are goats on this slope right here, and then there's a person on this rock.
And there's one down here too.
Yeah, it looks like there's one way down. Ta-da! I suppose I better get a zoomed in picture so you can see the goats on the camera. In case.
White goats?
What is it call you guys?
I think I see 6 of them.
Mountain goose, my favorite animal when I was younger. Then elk.
They're still top 5 for me. River otters, beaver, cutthroat trout, and probably mountain goats, and
These are all
then,
North American animals.
well,
You don't like Asian or African animals?
I haven't seen any of them in the wild.
Out of Daddy's path, Brandon.
Yeah. You want to do it, Serena? I'm recording. He'll tell you.
This one right there.
Oh, that breeze is heavenly.
Huh?
I said that breeze is heavenly. Hi, Hummer.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Yeah, that little buzz bomb, that's a hummingbird. Truman Trail. Yep, that's part of your destination. Sure, after. So that direction will lead you down to the plains of Abraham and eventually Windy Bridge and Norway Pass, but part of that trail is closed because they're working on that road. Remember how when we walked down it was a road for a ways? They're working on that.
Yes, I do remember that.
They are working on that portion. I'm sure somebody's doing a research project and they need to be driving on the road so they don't want people walking on it. So on the way we go. Mountain.
You made me remember something from 2 years ago.
That's why you take pictures. That's why you stay on the tread. So majestic. And then there's that. So what you're telling me is you probably should have put your knee braces on, huh?
Are you gonna hit this gray slab over here, Scotty?
Yeah.
You see that? Very crazy.
My back hurts more than anything else.
Those are some really tall cottonwood trees down in here. They must have good water down there. There's some really tall cottonwood trees down in here. They must get some really good water.
Yep.
I'm sweating.
Good.
Good.
Ew.
Good for you.
Ow. Sweat is good for you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, bluebird, mountain bluebird, male. Oh, he flew off that way.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, he's in the tree now.
I see the blur.
All right, I'm gonna stop for a couple of seconds and try and point it out with the hiking stick. Oh, there he goes. You probably will see it now. I was gonna try and point him out
He's
with
on
a
the
circle.
ground. He's on the
Yeah.
ground now.
He's over here.
Oh, there's a female here.
Oh yeah.
See, there's his female.
I see the male through the trees on the ground.
Yeah. Camera won't pick it up, but I should be
Yeah,
able to point it
he's
out
over
on the
there, so no.
circle. I should be able to put a circle on them. Camera. Oh, and there's hummingbirds too.
Oh yeah.
Come here. Oh, chasing a bug. Chasing a bug.
Oh.
Oh, I gave up on it.
He saw that. That was funny. You almost had it and you gave up.
He probably realized it was a bumblebee. I was like, I don't want to deal with the stinger.
Oh, was it a bumblebee?
It probably was. The way it was flying so nonchalantly. If it was like a insect without a defense system, it would have been darting around.
Oh yeah, so he's not afraid, like, really gonna get me?
Go ahead.
Tell me if you do it.
Exactly. Just a nonchalant bomber flutzing about.
It's not gonna be worth it for you.
Nope. Ermagerschner.
Oh, the breeze died even more.
I know, that's because we're in this backside of this bowl now.
Mush.
I'm enjoying the bird ambiance with the camera. The bird song ambiance.
I'm using TikTok because that sounds the same thing as the rest of the time.
No, I think they're meadowlarks.
I hear that out of the pond. Maybe a lot of birds sound the same anyway.
A lot of birds sound quite similar.
You think if the clouds behave, we'll see the Olympics from here? Or a faint distance?
But I'm not sure we'll get high enough.
No.
Well, is it raining over there or is this cloudy?
No, it's just cloudy.
Cloudy.
But I don't think we're gonna get above
That's
the other
fine,
ridge
it's way
lines.
over in the distance.
Because you can get by me.
Look at how big that fir is, spruce is. Must be a good water source right here in this divot.
Yep,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Christmas.
Huh?
Christmas.
Oh.
Spruce.
I can't smell it.
See, it's how it's got all the little sap bubbles on it. That's how you know it's a spruce.
Oh yeah.
And if you look up at the top, you'll see the cones, and the cones that stand straight up are spruces. They're the only tree species that does that.
Oh. I guess because they'll catch anything falling up from above, I guess. Hi.
Hello. Well, it's the so the bird species. There's a species of bird that has evolved specifically to eat spruce cones. And it's called the Clark's Nutcracker. It's called the Clark's Nutcracker. It's a large bird. It's like between the size of a robin and a blue jay. It's quite large. But so the cones sit straight up, so the nutcracker can just sit on the branch and eat out of them.
Oh, I'm thinking woodpecker.
It's about that size. It looks.
Well, I'm thinking nutcracker. That doesn't sound right. I'm like, what is the bird I'm thinking of?
It's about that size, and it looks kind of like one of them. Is that a stump or is that an animal? That's got to be a stump. It's not moving on the ridge line.
I know you're looking at the shiny thing.
Yeah. It's a stump. It has gotten, ooh, score. Another wildflower score. Ooh, and there's a triple. Couple of triples. Good water in here. Got the false cornflower and the lilies. Yeah, I don't know if they're avalanche or snow lilies. I don't remember. One's yellow and one's white, and I don't remember which is which.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They're opposites.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, well, snow, that means it's be white. No, avalanche is also white, so that's not helpful.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's good water in here, yeah.
This is some sort of...
I don't know what it is. It hasn't quite flowered yet, so I can't tell you what it is.
It also has some dew
on it, yeah. Mm-hmm. There's good water in here.
What's this flower?
That is a salmonberry.
Oh.
I didn't think we'd see salmonberry at this elevation, and then huckleberries there. There's a lot of salmonberry flowers up there. Wow. Let's see here. I can't step off trail and get a good view. Oh well.
Are you still recording?
Yoink. Yep. I was gonna turn it off when we got to this bridge.
Oh. This smells good babbling.
It's good babble. He only talked about anime for a minute. Nash, you missed out on all the salmonberry flowers in that last draw.
I saw it.
Oh, you did? Okay. And then the grass.
I see plenty of salmonberry flowers in Redmond.
Yeah, well, it's different at 500 feet versus 4,300 feet.
Yeah.
A couple of daisies there. We saw a bunch of avalanche lilies, or lilies back in the draw too.
Oh, there they are. I see them.
Yep.
They can find my shirt.
Ooh, 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 ooh. This huckleberry's in full bloom. Oh, nope, it's not a huckleberry, but it is in full bloom, whatever it is.
Eat it.
It's in bloom.
I know.
I think it's the bridge.
Eat it, see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, get to the bridge and then I'll kill the camera. Hobble, 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 hobble. Blech.
Ooh, bittersweet nightshade.
Shit. Something like that. Look at all these mountain huckleberries. So pretty. Ooh, these have already bloomed. They're starting to grow berries. All this scrubby stuff, Nash.
Yep.
Ooh, wait. Oh, nope. That's a lupin. I thought I saw a blueberry. Ooh, it's a steel bridge.
Huh?
I said, ooh, it's a steel bridge. I thought it was a wood bridge.
You too.
The willow is blooming. Huh? Oh, you're getting a picture. Alright, I guess I'll kill the camera.
I like bridges.
Fields of wildflowers and strawberries and grasses and everything. And it appears we have come to the intersection with the Harry's Ridge Trail, which means we have gone about 3.5 miles or so. Yep. Boundary Trail, Coldwater Peak. That one way. Harry's Ridge the other way. No, we're not going to go all the way to Coldwater, but we're going to go to at least St. Helens Lake.
Where's that?
About 1.5 miles, 2 miles.
Yes, it's pretty much the same thing, Brandon.
Not all the way. I'm gonna come see if I can see the lake. Okay, it's 1.5 miles to the next intersection, which I'm sure is where we're going. It's a bit breezy up here.
Feels really good.
Yeah, it does. Oh, no, no, look at that, there's Adams. Yeah, I'm just trying to get over here, see if I can see the lake, because I can see Mount Adams. It'll blow off in like another half an hour. Yeah, there's the log mat of Spirit Lake. So I think that's St. Helens Lake down there. No, that's the other end of Spirit Lake.
This is still Spirit Lake.
Yeah. Yeah. Yarp. Yarp, yarp. Spirit Lake and Adams over there. Top of St. Helens poking out. And a hikey, happy munchkin. Huh? Oh. Very breezy up on this exposed ridge line, but got St. Helens there. Rotate over and you got Spirit Lake and Adams there. Hopefully those clouds go away. Hopefully we get up near the top of this mountain with the trail. We'll be able to see Rainier and maybe even Hood. But the two of them are deciding how much further they want to go. Us three are gonna continue on. Very pretty. The wind is quite strong though, so it's probably a lot of wind noise and you might not be able to hear me very well. And it's got a little bit of bite to it, but that's fine because without the wind it's hot. We'll continue moseying along. Ignore the wind noise, but now we're up walking along the side of this mountain, side hilling along this. This is too cool not to film. Another money shot of St. Helens. Two of them are back there. They gotta make this switchback, and they'll have this nice traverse to walk along. But god dang, this is sweet. This is cool as hell. You can see Nash and Dad up there, about right around the corner. Oh, this is nice. So there's the road down there, and right over there is the observatory and parking lot where we started. We came along the ridge, came up that saddle, down to that drainage, came up and along, and we're gonna bunga around and go around that way and hit up. Ooh, and my first actual trillium flower of the day, or not trillium, thimbleberry. Seen a lot of them now that we're coming up in elevation some, but that's the first flower I've seen. Of course the lupins are gotten a darker shade of purpley blue too. A whole heck of a lot of strawberries. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Hit a short little switchback, so now we're going back towards the east. St. Helens there, obviously, but Nash and Dad have gone around this corner. I'm assuming I'll get around this corner and I'll get a nice view of Adams. So this ridge here is Harry's Ridge. There's a 3/4 mile spur trail that goes up there, but you can see a parking lot way out there. That is the end of the Windy Ridge Road, so that gives you access to a couple of trails going that direction. We have done that. Wait, we have done that before. We went out to Lewitt Falls a couple of summers ago and went out from there. Okay, now I'm confused because I see another. Is that Rainier? No. Is that Hood? That might be Hood. So I've got Adams there. St. Helens there. That over there, that might be Hood. Yo! Hood! Mount Hood! Just off to the shoulder of Harry's Ridge. What? I think they flipped me off. But whatever. It's not my fault. They can't stay in shape. This isn't even that bad enough. I mean, I'm breathing heavy and sweating, but it's also because it's a nice day out. This is well worth it. I'm pretty sure that's Hood. Don't know what else it would be. Almost to the top of this unnamed peak. You can see Nash and Dad are there. Sabrina and Mom are back here a little ways. Got some wild snow. Spirit Lake, you can see almost the entirety. And Hood and Adams are becoming more and more visible. So let's run this for a little bit, just to see how it is. Hoping when we actually get up to the top up there, we'll be able to see Rainier. This is an interesting little detour there. All this stuff has just barely melted out. Probably did in the last week or so. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so frickin' pretty. Oh yeah, this stuff has just melted out days ago. Nothing's even a balloon or leafed out yet. Now this I'm gonna be actually mildly worried about for Shmu and Sabrina. It's pretty good. The footholds are entrenched enough. And they both have 2 hiking sticks, so they should be all right getting through that. Oh yeah. Oh, frick yes. Oh, this makes me so happy. Oh, yep. I am enjoying this very much so. This is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Make you work for it though. By the time we get to our trail intersection, hopefully where the rock arch is, it'll be 5 miles and something like 1,200 feet elevation gain. Almost all of it in this last mile and a half. So, making you work for it. This is all gonna be fern fields? Wow. Okay. That's cool. Oh, yep. Uh-oh. Munchkin has made it to the snow patch. Let's see how she does. Uh-oh. Mom has realized her predicament. And Munchkin has made it. Alright, I'm gonna get up. Oh crap, there's a guy coming down and I got no spot to stop. Alright, I'll kill this then. Come around the hump. Got Spirit Lake over there, Mount St. Helens over there, Hood there, Adams there. That pointy tip right there is Mount Margaret, I'm pretty sure, and then you got St. Helens Lake down there. So now we saunter along, and we're not in the windy side anymore, so it's kind of hot. But to show you how pristine of a forest this used to be. That's the size of the tree that used to live up here. That was probably a 600-700-year-old tree, and it pretty much got sandblasted. Nothing survived the explosion in this area, but eventually the forest will get back to this. It's done it before, it'll do it again. Oh, that is a very pretty lake. That too. That is a very, very pretty lake. I'm hoping 30 or 40... Really? I'm hoping 30 or 40 years from now when stuff has regained itself enough, they put in a trail that goes from there and lets you go down to the lake, because that would be very exciting to go hang out at. And I'm hoping I'll be in shape enough to enjoy it when I can too.
Is there a trail to get down there?
No. Nope. It's so pretty. Somewhere between here and that one.
That's very specific.
Well, it goes around and then you gotta ride the ridgeline over there, and somewhere over there there's an intersection at the low point in this saddle between that high point and over there. There's a saddle and there's an intersection. I'm pretty sure that's as far as we'll be going.
So let me be clear, we're not going all the way to the sidelight up there.
No. That was a possible me nation. I see the tip of Rainier. Distraction. In the middle of a monologue.
Oh yeah.
Boop. 4 volcanoes in a day. Cha-ching. Supposedly, from the top of Coldwater on a really nice day, you can see Jefferson too.
Where's that in?
The next one down
In
from
Oregon?
Hood. Yeah. Supposedly.
How big is that one?
Jefferson? Actually, I have very little information on the Oregon volcanoes. I'm sorry, I can't know everything that there ever is to know. But come on, dang it, I want to go swimming in that lake so bad. But I understand why they don't want anybody there.
Come on. You have logs.
Fragile, yes, and the logs.
Why would the log be fragile?
The ecosystem, getting down to it, will cause more trail damage. Thought I heard Nash or something.
I have a blister right here. From gripping on.
Oh. I thought you meant on your foot. I was like, you put real socks on. How?
The only reason why I don't have one on this one is my rings are rubbing on this.
Ah. Yeah. 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 Power, 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 power. Loose rock sucks. Need more vegetation, stabilized soil. And poke back up. Go ooh ah St. Helens. And woo! I don't think you're getting the schmew past this. Oh, this isn't fun. Huh? Maybe. Trees, you might be able to just go up and over it, but then it's kind of steep to come back down on the rock, on the dirt. Yuck. Yuck.
I mean, at least here, at least the worst part is there. So if you slip, you can eat and just run.
And then what are you going to do from there?
I don't even know if I want to do it. Like, I can do this. I'm concerned about under the tree.
The tree's not, I mean, my backpack barely caught, but it's fine. Rainier, St. Helens Lake, Adams.
Where is this elusive hole?
What the shit? I think it's gonna be right here.
Huh?
I think it's right here.
Is it really right here? Can you really? It's not right here. Back there.
Where else does this trail go? Yeah. Nash. This is some sketchy trail, yo. Yes, Sabrina, it's right there.
Has she crossed the snow yet?
No, she's staring at it. That's a sketchy little snow bridge, yo.
Just a bit, yeah. But I tried the footprints indenting them more into the slope.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, I thought people were saying you could see the freaking mountain from here. Maybe it's Adams, not St. Helens. I guess it was Adams, not St. Helens.
You still see the mountain right here.
Yeah. So, Nash, all those warnings about the Mount Margaret backcountry trails being steep and sketch, they aren't lying. This is spicy.
I ran down this last section.
Didn't my dad give you instructions to yell if you could see Rainier?
I did.
Oh, I don't think any of us heard you. Yeah, I know, I saw it. Whoo! This is some exciting stuff. Huh? This is exciting, yo. This is kicking my vertigo in a little bit. I know. That was the worst part. This looks easy. And yes, I'm recording. Oh, this is cool. Oh, yes. Yes, sirree, Bob. Holy shnikes, Batman. There's a hummingbird nest somewhere between you and me, dude.
Yep, I've been hearing like 5 of them.
I want to figure out where this nest is. 'Cause those sound like babies.
Maybe they're on top of the arch.
No, they're down here in front of me somewhere. That's what it sounded like. Figured they're in one of these.
I saw a couple flying from this way.
Yeah.
Coming up, down from the arch.
Come on! Dude, this is so cool. Those sounded like baby. Huh?
You can see our parking lot from here.
Eventually I'll figure out where those hummingbirds are. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the only spot to put the trail too. You ain't getting around this. Oh. Oh, with the lake right there and everything.
Right here. Adams is in the clear now, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
I don't think the camera will be wide enough to pick up both of them, so I think I'll just shoot it. I'll go up.
Go like, yeah, right here.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, we have made our destination. Hey, wave at them, dummy.
Where are they?
Oh, did they already cross the trail? Right there, Munchkin!
Okay, down. Right here.
Yeah,
You're fine.
come on. Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't think your mom's gonna.
Solo wander time. Long exposure. It's right there. The arch is there. And it looks like it's only a couple more 100 yards to this next trail intersection. So for completionist's sake, I am going to go wander down and go take a picture of this trail sign. And this is just cool as heck. Advertising, yes. Excelsior. Schilling hard cider is very good. I also carry a hip flask full of Jim Beam Red Stag cherry flavored whiskey everywhere I go. And my hip flask is an 8-ounce flask that I bought from Blue Ribbon Flies, which is a fly shop in West Yellowstone, Montana. Anything I know about fly fishing, and whenever I do go fly fishing in Yellowstone, I use their gear. So boom, some product placement. Ooh, pretty flower, pretty flower, pretty flower, pretty flower, pretty flower. This trail is legit now. It is steep. It is rocky. It is sweet as hell. So mom and dad are up there. Mom wasn't going to cross that last snow patch. I kind of figured they weren't. But goddamn, it was pretty. Alright, let's continue wandering. I think I just got to go around this ribbon and go back to where it's not so dang rocky, where they can put a trail intersection, and then I'll be there. I think there's a hummingbird nest or a couple of hummingbird nests near the rock arch, because we keep getting buzzed by like 3 to 5 hummingbirds all the time, and it sounds like there's some babies somewhere too. Wander, wander, wander. Oogla St. Helens Lake. A couple more lilies sprinkled in with all the strawberries. An Oregon grape. No, that might be a rose. That's actually a rose plant. I'm dumb. Wander, wander, wander. There's Coldwater Peak. Itching my eyeball. Continue to wander. Must find a trail intersection. Goes back this way? Really? Oh, that's not what I was hoping for. I see a trail there and a saddle. I'm betting that's it. You've come this far, you might as well go. Beautiful little switchback there. Ooh, a triple. A freaking triple lily, guys. God damn. I'm gonna triple lily. My phone focus. Oh yeah, that trail intersection sign. I see the sign. Ho! A quad? Seriously? A freaking quad. Oh, heck yes. Alright, I guess I gotta wander now. Saw a quad lily, and I can see the trail sign. You might as well let this run. Screw it. If you think this video is too long, that sucks. This is all eye candy to get y'all to go out and explore. Not necessarily come through this trail, because this upper section here ain't for the faint of heart. I mean, by all means, go to Harry's Ridge at least. The trail's pretty flat. It's pretty easy to do. That's where 95% of the people went. We probably got past something like 50 people, and I'm pretty sure 40 of them at least were going to and from Harry's Ridge, because since we've come out here on this spur, we've only seen 3 or 4 other people. Or not the spur, but you know, the boundary trail, the main trail that goes to the rock arch and gets serious. The spur trail to Harry's Ridge is, I'm pretty sure everybody's going. So get out and go do it. Doesn't necessarily have to be these trails specifically, but do a little bit of research, buy and read a couple of books, Heck, go on to some hiking group pages. Like Washington has the Washington Trail Association, where you can look up trail descriptions, and then people put in their trail reports. I usually try to, if I remember to, after I hike a trail. You can write how the trail is, describe it, add I think up to 4 photos, and so on and so forth. Do your research. Figure out what you want to go do. Don't have to start with doing something crazy. Go up a river, go do something. But it's available. Oh man, this backcountry is so pretty. Wow. Let's get a picture. That. And of course the long exposure is running back there too, which is good. It's called multitasking, Linda. Oh, there was a squirrel sitting here. Dang it. There he is. Hi. Hi. Hi, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. Hiking along a trail is so much easier when you don't have another 20 pounds of stuff on your pack. I'm not looking forward to going across that other snowy portion of the trail. That's gonna suck. But it's worth it. Make the trail a little more exciting, makes it that much more worth it, makes it that much more memorable. So that's Coldwater Peak, and there looks to be some caves or something in there. Getting buzzed by hummers. What else is new? Come to this sign intersection, and then I'll turn back. And at that point, it'll probably be about time to turn off the long exposure and go back. And start heading back. But goodness gracious, this was sweet. Alright, I've reached this trail intersection, so one trail goes that way, and eventually there's a spur trail that goes up to Coldwater, and then another trail goes that way. I believe. I may be wrong. I've been wrong a couple of times today already. Boundary trail number 1, Harry's Ridge, 1.5 miles, Truman trail 2.5, and then it's, yeah, 3-ish, 3.5-ish or so, back to the parking lot. So let's go see what, well, first of all, let's get a picture. Go click with the mountain. Come wander over here to look at this trail. Sounds like a hummingbird or something. Might be a cricket. Coldwater Trail number 230. South Coldwater Trail 230A. So I believe that goes along, and then you got the Lakes Trail. Eventually that'll take you back to Coldwater Visitor Center. And then over here, this one's gotten snapped by snow and such. With that presentation, holy heckamole. Boundary Trail number 1, Coldwater Peak Trail 1/2 mile, Mount Margaret Trail 4 miles. And eventually this trail will lead you all the way to Windy Ridge, and if you go even further, this trail eventually leads you all the way up to the base of Mount Adams and the trails around Mount Adams. So that's cool. Alright, time to turn the camera off and go back to the arch. Alrighty, it's about 2 o'clock. I just took another long exposure, posted there, looking that way towards the mountain. Now it's time to head down the hill and see if I can't catch me some munchkin and parental units. Just taking a nice picture. You know, I figured watch some of this going down. So it took about a 25-ish minute video, so I'll give my parents, Nash and Sabrina, 25-ish minute head start in front of me. I told Nash to wait for me down there at the intersection with the Harry's Ridge Trail. I might not catch my dad, depends on if he decides to wait for Shmew or not, but I should catch up to Shmew and Sabrina somewhere between here and Hopper. After all, it is almost 5 miles of trail, and I go considerably quicker than Sabrina and Mom do. So So who knows? But I figured, you know, oh yes. So you can't see it at the moment, but behind that tree there is the old Goat Rocks volcano, Goat Rocks Wilderness. So technically, when I come stop up here, I should be able to see 5 volcanoes alive or recently extinct in one spin around. And I'll do that spin around. See, that would have been a good spot to take a long exposure to Spirit Lake, but oh well. I can't do everything. All right, cool. So, got the top of Rainier, got Goat Rocks, you got Adams, you got Hood, and you got St. Helens. 5 volcanoes, 4 of them are alive still. So yeah, it would have been a good spot to take a long exposure, but I would have sat there for too long. That just means I have to do it for another day. Save it for another day. Maybe when we come up and do Coldwater. Yeah, this loose part isn't fun. That breeze is nice though. I'm sure the wind noise isn't great on the GoPro mic, but it feels good for me. This doesn't seem like it's very even. That should make it better. Jump. Gorgeous, one last good gorgeous view of St. Helens Lake. One last little peekaboo shot of Rainier as it disappears behind the Mount Margaret ridgeline. One last look at the Goat Rocks and Adams and Spirit Lake and Hood. Ooh, and Hood is completely out. That is pretty. That is pretty. Let's see if I can get with this stump here. Might be able to get it with my personal phone that doesn't do the zoom out too. Oh, my toes are my big toes are smashing in. Yeah, just barely. That's a cool shot. Hummingbird. Where's he going? Come on. And I can go ahead and kill it for a bit. That is just a sweet view. I'm sorry, I just can't contain myself. This is just too nice of a section of trail to roam. This upper ridgeline area around 5,000 feet with the mountain right there, it's just so pretty. Maybe when I get to the snow patch I'll kill it, but this is just too pretty. And this is only melted out from snow in the last couple of days. Well, how do you know that, Brandon? Well, if you look, the ferns have just started budding out. Nothing else is budded out, and all the grass from last year is still laid down. As you get further and further done with the snow, like some of the stuff we've seen earlier, the grass gets taller, the strawberries bloom, everything else starts growing up, and it gets to be about like a 6-inch to a foot tall lawn. See, even here, the grass is just that much taller. Oh, man, this is too pretty. Oh, goodness gracious, this is too pretty. It is roughly 3:30, so I left the long exposure spot at 2 o'clock on the dot, so it's taken me an hour and a half to come almost this entirety of this 5 miles back. Eventually I caught up to Nash and Sabrina. That's because they stopped at a couple of points and waited for me. I passed Mom and Dad probably a good half an hour ago or so. They'll probably be 20 minutes later than us, just because Mom goes at a slower pace and her knees are starting to give her trouble. But I figured I'd do the outro now, this last really nice look at St. Helens before we run into the parking lot and get crowded people. So that was 10-ish miles to the rock arch and back. Gained about 1,500 feet of elevation. I'm sure I'll put the real stats in if it's that much different right there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. We're probably gonna go stop and go swim in Coldwater Lake on our way out. Might be a separate video for that, but otherwise that'll be it for today. Munchkin says peace. Give a like down below. Please subscribe if you enjoyed watching this and watching other videos. Leave a comment, tell me what you like or tell me what you didn't like, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, be safe, enjoy the outdoors, and ciao.